Ayo, welcome back to the show.
Oh, Robin like crazy. Is that
Choking low and grumpy.
yeah, we're right here. He's like, "Oh."
What the fuck? The accusations that I tried to burn the internet.
And he was telling me, to give him sexual favors and stuff like that. And taking ibuprofen, he was doing that. He was drinking tomato beer. And then he was talking about the whole thing about having relations with my dead relatives.
Evening. Good evening. It's at 5:30. Holy shit. Right when I started, Daniel Berry sports highlights for the Slam Dunkarooskies. Look at you, man. You're on the ball. Like Uriah Hall. That's the only name I know that rhymes with that. It's a UFC fighter. It's a big black dude. Sorry, I just downed a bunch of beer, so I'm kind of like, brute. What do you guys interested in watching anything today? I was drawing earlier. I could kind of show you what I was drawing, but it wasn't much. I had all these aspirations when I got home. I was like, I'm gonna draw some art. But the funny thing is when I first get to work, I'm working early in the morning, right? So I get to work and I'm thinking my mindset is like, I drank last night, I'm gonna work, I'm gonna try to be as healthy as I can, whatever, blah, 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 blah. And then like a couple hours before it's time to go home, I'm just like, I really want some beer. And then by the time it's time to go home, I'm like, should I get beer before I go home? And then I end up getting beer. And then we end up in this vicious loop cycle thing where I'm just getting drunk and doing things. But I got so much accomplished in the last 2 days. Okay. So while I was at my girlfriend's, everything, I built a whole bed frame, right? Like the bed frame with the backboard. It has the whole around thing. It has the little slats going across. We had to put the mattress and the box frame up, and then I had to get the box frame out of the room. It was a whole thing, and then build the whole thing, make room to build the whole thing. And then not just that, I built it's a small like shelf entertainment center, but it's not like a big one that goes upward very high. It only goes like 2 feet off the ground, and it has a fireplace in the middle, but it's not a real one. It's a electronic one. It's a heater with like a fire animation thing. I built those two things in one day. Took the old one apart. Well, actually, I put it in my car first, right? Me and my girlfriend put it in my car, took that apart when I got home and brought it inside the apartment. And now I'm going to make use of it somehow. It has a fucking heater in it. If anything, I would just take the heater out of it and keep the little box around it where the heater was, and maybe just be like, hey, we got a heater that looks like a fake fire. Fuck it, whatever. But I'm going to make some use out of that. If anything, we'll just put our water on it or something. I need something to hold my water. I was hoping Illuma Tommy would show up today. Can somebody go find him and see if he shows up today? He had a lot to say at Jack Talcott's, and I was hoping we could delve into the mind of that guy. I've been delving into my own mind. I've been picking at Jack Talcott's mind, and it would be nice to hear from this guy. Jack Talcott, if you're out there, feel free to hit the link as well. I mean, or Mike Cerrone, I'm sure you're going to hit the link eventually. He's like, you won't believe what's been going on, man. He's going to be like, Angel Newfound Lives has been shaking in a fucking diaper, bro. I don't know what he's going to say. Let's see. I'm doing the thing. I'm working on the thing here. I can show you these things, but they don't really make sense because they don't make sense to me yet. I'm just making things, connections, drawing arrows and lines, just doing some things based off of YouTube. This is my YouTube image. I'm trying to draw my YouTube image, and this is what I came up with so far. It's just first idea, first frame. I got to fix this book because it's actually, I've been using it so much, it's ripping apart. Oh my God, just ripped apart. It literally, I was just gonna say it's ripping apart. And I knew it was gonna rip. I've just been kind of flimsy with it. But yeah, the cover's been ripping off. I'm gonna have to like JB weld the bitch back on or get some glue to glue it back on. I'm gonna have to use like a whole thing of glue, just be like and just squish it all back together into a sticks again. Cause yeah, but I got some clamps and junk. I got these clamps here, so I could clamp it like this. Like I could just do this and it'll stay clamped tight as a motherfucker while it's gluing itself back. Plus, I got a bunch of them, so I could glue it all the way down the spine and fix it. Make sure I fix it because I don't. I mean, I'm writing some pretty important bull honkies in this book. You know, a bunch of nonsense, but my animations, my art. Very. No, let's see what the very first picture is in here again. The one that's ripping out is the very first one. Is the ham banana picture, the original ham banana animation concept art. You know, the original one with the banana and chicken foot weed symbol behind it, and then whatever gibberish I was going on about back there. Something about school shootings, it looks like. Something about Virginia massacre. I guess I was learning about the Virginia massacre at the time or something. I guess there was a lot of school shootings going on when I started drawing. I was like, well, there's a lot of kids dying. It's a good time to start doodling and drawing in my book like I don't see nothing. That's your boy. He'd be like, well, the world's in shambles. I'm gonna draw in my book. Like, fuck you guys. I'm gonna learn. We're here to learn things. I'm gonna learn at all costs. I don't care if we're about to get nuked by a bomb. I'm going to continue to learn things because that's our purpose, I think. We're supposed to be having experiences. We're supposed to be learning things. And the things we don't know or whatever, we should, figure them out here on Earth. Because, that's kind of the point, I think. But I could be wrong. I'm just some asshole on YouTube that drew a snake in this thing at one point. I drew this at one point. I don't know what this is. So can you see it? Look at this. We go through some old banana arts. I drew this a long time ago. Was that like a year or something ago? I don't know what we're thinking there. Jeez. Some of these are good. I wrote others trying to rob us next to tranquility in a picture of Santa. I don't what kind of psychosis was I going through when I wrote this? I drew a picture of a vagina in the corner because I thought it was funny. Because I drew an outline of one and then I started drawing it and then I got real in depth with it because I thought it was really funny. My whole goal is to draw in all the pictures. So all the pictures, I want them all to be illustrated. I kind of feel bad that this thing's going to rip off, but I do got to just rip it off. Just rip it off, okay? I just got to rip the cover part off for now. I'm going to fix the book. I'm not going to let the book be coverless. And it's funny because one of the pictures stuck. The first picture stuck to the book. There's a ham banana original. You could buy this on eBay for $4,000 if you want. It's a ham banana original. I cut myself and I actually put my drop of blood right there in that little square. So if you need my DNA for anything, that's a little drop of my blood right there. Right in that little square right there. If you ever got to clone me, you got my DNA right there, baby. Also, we got this. For some reason, it ripped on this page as well. Look at this. There's the new cover of the book now. This is the cover of the book now. This looks way better. Sorry, I'm just losing my mind because it's fun. What else did I draw? Octopuses, people. Audit Them. I drew a picture of Audit Them, but he was as the Simpsons character, I think. There's Audit Them. I drew on the opposite page, so his face got fucked up. But it's Audit Them as the Simpsons character for whatever reason. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking when I did that. But yeah, that's apparently part of my psychosis here on YouTube streets. The classic Joey, you guys. The classic Joey. May he get butt fucked in prison. You know he did. You know he did, and he was inviting it. We already know that. All right. Let's what do you guys want to do? I was just gonna chit chat with people, but Tommy didn't show up. And I rambled for a good 10 minutes alone. You guys want to look at a video? You guys want to look at some stuffs on YouTube's? We can see what's on the YouTube screens. As the white lady say now. They ruined it. They ruined it. They made it not cool. Actually, I'm gonna go get a beer. This is a good show, you guys. You get to look at nothing for a while. It's good. This is a good show. Oh wow, the people just stood there and did nothing like I told them. That's amazing. Mike, hit that link, you motherfucker. Drunk Mike is here. What a surprise. All right, everybody, hit the link. I need people to banter with. I'm like Gen X Jeffrey up here, just alone and gay and miserable with a butthole that smells like gay sex. I assume that's what Gen X Jeffrey does. I don't know. Is that what, you know? He just stinks like McDonald's fries and gay sin. Gay sin against Obama. Everyone's blocked. Only you're blocked because you suck, Samsonite. You're the only one that's blocked because you fucking suck. You're an asshole to me, and I don't like you. And that's why I block you. Because every time you say some shitty shit, I just block you because you're acting like a bitch, and I don't want to deal with it. So, you know, that's a you problem, Samsonite. That's a you problem. You be tripping. As in you be tripping, Samsonite. That's a you be tripping Samsonite problem. Let the socks loose. Let the socks go, baby. Oh, let's see. I can present this. Let's see if I can do it to it. I was working on this today. This why it doesn't look very great right now. I got to work on it a little bit more, obviously, because of the square I put in the mouth right there. I got to take the square off of the mouth. But this is basically the Eric fish. I'm working on the Eric fish, right? Because I thought it was funny. He looks a little too bright from this side. I think the facial stuff here, I need to fix it because it's too shiny right there, or maybe I gotta add more layers of lighting so they all mix together, I guess, or maybe it just won't be noticeable from the picture view. Let's see what it looks like here. That's the way he looks like. He has like a little belly. I made him look accidentally too fat. I gotta fix his body here. His body doesn't look right. It needs to be fixed. It looks like he's like a grotesquely fat fish compared to the others. And it looks like he's too whatchamajiggy shaped. Like he's too bulky shaped, I guess it is. So is that what it is? Too boxy shaped or something? Waffle House says, "Oh, you puss. How dare you not do the thing I pandered you to do? You know, I was begging you to do. I was bothering you to do. I was kind of manipulating you to do. How dare you not do that? I'm gonna call you a pussy now. I'm gonna be mean now." Okay, cool, Waffle House. That's cool. Well, Waffle House, we're gonna go ahead and get rid of you because you're obviously trying to be manipulative, right? Like you're trying to manipulate me to do your thingy. So we're gonna see through your clear, obvious, weak, pathetic tactics, and we're just gonna block you because yo tro game weak and use a bitch, nigga. Fuck you. Boom. And he's gone, baby. Oh, that was cool. I didn't know I could do that. Sorry, I just learned I could do something cool on my computer and something to do with my stupid new mouse. Apparently, if I click it and then I do things, it does something that's not supposed to do, which I kind of like, and I also don't like it because it keeps fucking moving things the way it's not supposed to. That's because I'm clicking on the wrong thing. It's all right. Anyway. This is my Eric fish. I was gonna correct the body here. See, the body's not right. I want to get rid of this body. It's not this body right here. It's that body I drew there. So I gotta make it slimmer. So draw it like this. It has to match up where that one was, though. So let's see. This is how we do this here. This is how we do this in the fish business, you know? You're trying to make a fish have a certain what's it called, like body type or whatever, right? Like you don't want your fish to be a little too fat or a little too fluffy. You don't want a fluffy fish, you know, because then you run into problems with fluffy fish. You see, there's a lot of folds in fluffy fish. A lot of people talk about Arby's sandwiches. And see, the problem is Angel Santos and the sardines thing. It's all related to fluffy fish, you know? Fluffy is not lovely as you think. May feel good, but it might burn later. You better hope you're the first navigator. Um, that guy gets heaven. The other ones, if she's promiscuous, then the other ones get burnt. You never know. You never know. This is what the Bible of Jack Talcott teaches, though. This is why I learned at Jack Talcott's channel. Just trying to spread the love. All right, let's make this full color and put it where it's supposed to be. All right, so I got his little belly here now, so we're gonna group this together, and then we're gonna try to this could be rough. We got to get rid of his belly, but it's all one big glob here. See how it goes around the head and everything. So these two prongs here to here, all of this needs to stay the same, but these other ones I need to delete. That's what I'm thinking. I hope I don't gotta make them conform to this little line here. I think I do. Let's see. Yep, I do. I gotta make them conform to this little line here. Because that body part doesn't cover that. It's only for underneath it. Even underneath the tail, I think. So I gotta make sure this line here. You see how he's very like boxy shaped, very square. I gotta make it like more angled here on the shin. Like it needs to be more angled. I think his lips need to be reeled in because Eric's lips ain't that big. Come on, they don't take up like half your face. That's just me being a racist fish. Just a racist fish, Banana. You're just another racist fish. How dare you? Let's see. What we doing there? That went over the lips. That's supposed to go over the lips, though, I think. It should go in the front and then backward. Wait. What? No, is that not on the front? And then, is that nothing? Is this nothing? Is there? Yeah, there's a light shadow there. Okay, I was gonna say, is there nothing there? Is that just nothing that I put there? Like, am I wasting my time trying to conform? Nothing. I feel like I really fucked that up. I bet it was all lined up and I fucked it up. Let's see. Well, it's not letting me go back further than that. Did I break it? Did I just break the program? I can always just quit the program. I could just not save it. Be like, did I break that? Maybe with my blackfish. Waffle says, ding 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 goes the trolley. There goes your folly. Waffle House thinks he knows everything, but he knows nothing. He be tripping on syrup and immigration because he be hating all us Mexicans because the police come in to rape us. Did I slowly run off camera? I was trying to look like I was running off camera while the police came to get me. It's kind of cool. I like this mouse. This mouse is cool. It does cool stuff. Is that Jack Talcott? No, it's Eric, stupid. What kind of dumb racist are you? Why would that be a white man? That's Eric Fish. Put some respect on his afro, sir or madam. Look at this. That's Eric Fish afro right there. Hold on. Let's get this in here. This will help make it better right here. Watch. Once we get this. Well, wait, no, I gotta fix this? It's not really that important right now, honestly. I could just do this for now because honestly, I'm gonna have to change this whole jawline and everything. I probably don't need this in here. I'll just take that out and put this away. Oh, wait, I probably did need them there, honestly. But we'll see. No, it should have the line either way. Put this in the back. Then put this. And no, I need these two things. There's two things right here. I need to group them together, first of all. And then I need to put them in the back. Boom. And then this and this I can probably get rid of here. So we got Eric Fish here, right? We got Eric Fish, right? Let's see what happens when we hit play. It looks like the shadowing's off on Eric Fish still. I didn't line it up right, or I didn't do the shadowing right. There's something wrong with the Eric Fish still. I got to work on that. Oh, I didn't make it dark. That's why I didn't do it. I know what I didn't do. I know what I didn't do with the Eric Fish. I was supposed to make this dark again, I think. Was I? I think this was supposed to be black, wasn't it? Or am I tripping? Or is this not supposed to be here? Damn it, see, I'm confused about the Eric Fish. I was trying to make it slimmer, and I don't know if I fucked it up or made it better. What did I do here? Okay. So I got this. Ungroup it, first of all. There should only be two things here. That and this, right? So what the fuck is this? This ain't what I made. I thought I just drew a circle. Wasn't I supposed to delete? Oh my god. Okay, so delete that. Just delete that. Just delete it. Just do a circle down here. Just do a circle. Okay, Eric Fish. Okay. Can we just do a circle? Okay, Eric Fish. Okay. Come on. Come on, Eric Fish. You be tripping, cuh. You be tripping. You be tripping when you only sip and have a refill. You feeling like you're running, huh? Now you know how Kanye feels. He was going to be president 2024, but the election got stole by some fucking horse. That just rhymed. I don't know. No, I know he said he was going to run for president. I don't think he ever did. I think he just was saying he was going to. Oh, this might work like this kind of deal. Probably get rid of that little pokey there. Probably get rid of this one too. Get another one, drag it in the same. Like that, where they look equal. Bend this a little. Bend this a little. So they're equilibriums. Kinda, but you know, God was not the best artiste, but he sure was a god of getting women pregnant without them knowing. He sexed them up. The god of love making. Blackfish. Eric the Blackfish. This looks amazing, you guys. This looks amazing right here. Oh my god, this looks amazing. I think his mouth's a little too big, but this looks so good, dude. You guys, Eric the Blackfish is a star. He's a star. I don't care what you guys say. Eric the Blackfish is a fucking star. Chuck in Tennessee says, Banana, why you interfere when I'm trying to feed Jack sausage? I don't understand what that means. Are you trying to feed Jack sausage? Or is that like a gay term? You trying to feed him your ding dongs? Barbara Knight says, Mike is and will always be my bitch. Damn. Happy birthday, Mike. Long Duck Dong says, I feel like this is more racist than blackface. I don't know about that. I can put clown face on them, and that would pretty much seal the deal. If I make them like a Joker blackfish, that'll I'll put him swimming away from the hospital, and then it like he pushes the button and it doesn't blow up, and he looks back and he's like, oh, I'm gonna and then it blows up and then he swims away on like clown blackface. That'd be pretty funny. You gave me a great idea, Long Duck Dong. Speaking of which, we got a new person here, Illumitamis. Welcome to the show, sir.
Hey, you missed
Cheers.
my thing. Can you throw me backstage a minute? I gotta let this person know I have their friend's phone number now, and it's slowing my connection down.
Nah. All right, so about my blackfish, you guys, right? I'm gonna fix it. So get this thing here. Let's go ahead and I do want to do the shadowing for this. This little fin is supposed to be behind the belly, so the fin needs to go in the back here, like that. And then this shouldn't have a. See, that little thing here shouldn't be right there. Whatever that little swiggly is was behind that before. But it's not supposed to be like that. It's supposed to be like this somehow. Like there's a little belly-ish in the middle. It comes down a little bit, but not too much. Just like enough. Just enough. We gotta bring this in because it should suck in a little bit. Then we gotta bring this one in about the same and make sure it kind of sucks in a little bit. Let's see, tilt that a little bit, then add in a little bit, and I feel like this would be more down, but I don't know. Shouldn't mess with that right now. I just won't mess with it right now. I'll just leave it how it was. However that was, I'll leave that. Then the skin. You don't need to be perfectly symmetrical, but you should be close, you know, like you should look symmetrical. You shouldn't be noticing, you know, any abnormalities about him that take away from his character, especially right away. You know, you don't want that to happen right away at the very least. Maybe if it has to happen in time or something. That's just because you didn't perfect the character. All right, let's save it real quick. What do I got? I drew one with the first belly, so this one's gonna be deleted here. This is now gonna become the 2 swimming. This is actually gonna be facing forward. Facing. We'll just put facing 1. So he's just facing forward. I put A. I need a 1. Facing A. We'll put facing to 1 so we can have him do things. I didn't put that shadow on. I have to remake the whole thing. Let's put this here for now. We'll just put this in the corner so I can use it later because I got to put it underneath him to do the shadowing that I didn't do. I just put in this. But even this whole thing's all wrong and it's broken into so many pieces. Like when I click on it, see how it... Oh, let's see. Hold on. When I click on it, see how it's broken into this dot, that dot, this dot, that dot, that dot. But when I click on this, it's only broken into 4 dots, which gives me immediate ability to shape it rather than deleting a bunch of dots and trying to correct it. So I could just delete this because I changed the whole structure of his whole underbelly there, which is what this was shadowing for. There we go. So that's deleted, but I could keep the circle because it's the same as that color I need to do the shading. It's the same shading as the rest of this. There should be shading on the bottom of his afro here, but I haven't got around to that yet. I could put another one right there, actually. I could just do this. I could just copy it and paste it right here. So I have one right here by his afro, and then I'll put one right here by his shin. So I know I got to do one for the shin, which is going to be a little wide one. It'll be like the size of his shin there. So I'll just put that there. And then I need one that's like the size of his afro, so I can put it right here. It's going to be the bottom half right here. So somewhere like here and here. And then I could just put that on them when I want. I'll just put it to the side for now. But yeah. So I got my Eric the Blackfish. I don't remember if I coded these. I thought I did, but apparently not. When I click the button, nothing happens. Oh, wait. Never mind. Something happens. There's a fish. There's a fish. Oh, and then there's that's the Jewish fish. Why is the Jewish fish? Oh, I remember now. Jewish fish and blackfish are on the same track. Oh my God, I remember. Okay, so there's yellowfish, right? There's yellowfish. Yellowfish. And then there's Jewish fish. Jewish fish is the second fish usually. Blackfish is supposed to be up here, but blackfish is on the wrong track. I got to put them on the right track. That's the y-axis, so we'll put them on like y120. So go to x, go to y. He was on y38. We'll put him on y120. And we'll have him come out a little bit after the Jewfish. We'll have him come out 2 seconds after the Jewfish. So let's see how this runs. The goal is to have the yellowfish come out, and then the Jewfish comes out, and then the Eric fish comes out last. And they all just kind of swim by is the goal. Well, the goal failed so far. They're all in position. Oh, I know what happened. Okay. I know what happened is they didn't reset. They didn't reset for whatever reason. How do I reset them? Okay, so I hit the stop button and then I hit the thing. Or no. How do I? There's no sound anyway. Why is it asking for sound? How do I restart? Oh, I'm stupid. Okay, so I gotta make them restart every time I click it. I gotta click hide first. I gotta add the thing where when I click it, they gotta know to hide, and I'm not telling them to hide, so they're just staying there until they gotta animate, and then they go to where they're supposed to animate. I got to add a little hide button so they can hide until it's time for them to show up, because they're showing up too soon in the animation, and that's not what we want. All right, let's see if this works. This should fix that. There they go. They disappeared. That's what we want. Then they should pop up. There we go. Yeah, we fixed it, baby. Rap God, Rager. Animation God over here. I make all the best blackfish. Other people make gay fish. I make blackfish, bro, with little afros and gold chains and gold teeth. Because we racist. I'm just kidding. It's not racist, but we're gonna do that now. Let's do that. That'll be funny. Let's go ahead and oh, we need to do. We would need to take this, right? We would need to add to it. So let's go ahead and add to it. You're an asshole, Mr. Grinch. Is it funny or is it racist? I don't know. Sometimes I don't care. We're gonna draw some teeth, and I'm very aware it might be perceived as a little racist. Maybe we'll do it teeth by teeth, because it's probably better and easier for me to do it that way, honestly. Let's just do it like this. Watch. We're going to draw a little tooth. We're going to make it white, because if it ain't white, it ain't a tooth. Oh, you thought I was going to say something else, but you are racist. This could be a fang right here. This could be like canines or something. What does that look like? That don't look bad. Take that tooth. I will copy it, paste it, flip it. Okay, so we got two fangs right there, right? Put some little teeth in the middle. Give them little toothifices right there. Let's zoom in on this. I'm gonna have to get close to do this. Oop. Wrong button. Wrong button, you guys. The fang, we'll put it kind of behind this tooth. Let's see, you got these teeth, you got the other tooth, and then you got the little fang teeth. So, I don't know. It's gonna look a little weird because the fang teeth are so big here on this one. Here's little fish teeth, though. So that'll be good like this. We'll just give them these teeth because I don't think fish are supposed to have teeth anyway, but you know, we're humans that are now fish, so we got little teeth. We're like little piranhas, but we're deadlier because we got intuition and brains. Yeah, well, we know we're gonna have opposable thumbs one day, and we tell them, "Well, you better not fuck with us because we're gonna have opposable thumbs, and when we do, we're gonna kick your asses, bitches. You bitch ass bitches." And they're like, "Yeah, yeah, sure, sure. You're gonna have opposable thumbs, you fools, you fucking fools." And then we're like, "Yeah, we will. We will. You'll see. You're all gonna see. All the people in the sea's gonna see. We'll have thumbs. We'll have 2 thumbs, motherfuckers. You'll see. Y'all jealous. We could grow little legs and walk on land. You'll never know about us." All right, this should be good. And then we'll just copy these teeth here and paste them. Oops, I mean paste 2 of them. That does work. Flip it, put it in the back of the screen. We'll put this one in the back of the screen. Copy it and paste it. We're gonna flip it over and probably just get rid of the 2 middle teeth. We're gonna get rid of those here because these are gonna be our bottom teeth. And I feel like something has to be unique about the bottom teeth, so I'm just gonna make 2 new teeth. They're not gonna look very different. They're just gonna be the same kind of, but they'll look a little different. You know, I'll make them look a little different. Try and make them look more like real teeth, or like little tombstones or something. Yeah. Yeah, like that. See, there you go. That was actually the tooth that was missing because this would go right here, I think. Like in these teeth. Actually, I could probably put it right here. Wait, let's do this. Go front and then flip this over. I go, how do I flip it? Okay, flip it. Then put this like right here. Would that be right? I don't know. Does that look right or no? I think those do go right here somewhere. Anyway, we're just gonna put them on the bottom. Fuck it. I won't add them to the top. We're just gonna give them the bottom teeth and the top, but they're gonna be little weird teeth. Just random teeth. They're teeth I know, but I don't know exactly where they go apparently. I know these 2 kind of go on the bottom like this. One might be in front of the other like this, so that's believable. I don't want these to be exactly straight. And these should be lower than those things. I think these should not be as wide as they are. And I gotta make these thinner because they shouldn't be that wide in general. Then these need to be up higher like that. These need to be up higher like that. And these are right low, so that's good like this. Group this together, group this together. Then we could drag this over and we got ourselves a little mouth. So we'll go and group this and bring it down here. And we'll squish it on down. And we'll figure that out. We'll figure it out there. Well, we got some lips now and we got some teeth. Well, we probably need like a background for this now. What would be a good? We need like a black. Go from here to here. I have to make it so I can see through it for now. Take away the boundary line. We don't want an outline on this. It's just going to be a solid, so we don't need an outline. Put it like this so it covers that mouth line. We're going to want it to go around the teeth. Kind of want to show the teeth. That's why I made the things, you know. You want to show those, ladies. You got to have teeth, bitch. Oh, crap. Wait, is that right? Yeah, that's right. That's right. Okay, no, I thought I fucked up. No, I'm good. Just a little mouth here. Get this going. Oh, what happened to Illuma Tommy? Is he still here? Did he figure his shit out? No, he's still talking to somebody. Let me check the chats. Fuck, I'm all here drawing. Okay, he says he's good now. He looks like he's yelling. Are you good or are you doing things? Hey, how's it going? I'm drawing a mouth over
Just
here.
to play catch up, you were par for the course to do a parody of that old Dr. Seuss book, One Fish, Two Fish, Red Fish, Jew Fish.
Mm-hmm. That's where I started.
Go Dog Go. I think
That's
the
why I
book
was
was Go Dog
starting
Go.
with. That's why there's 3 fish.
One fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish.
Nazi
But if
fish,
these
Jew
fish are, if you're doing like a
concentration camp.
pseudo, are you doing a pseudo racism thing with the fish?
Kinda. Yeah, I guess.
No, he's a cartoon animator. I got
Well,
this nosy old Jewish bat sitting at the table trying to make me eat food so she can cook me and my sister for her witch meal. It's complicated, but I like where you're going with it. What software is this?
it's called Turbo Warp.
What?
Yeah, it's called Turbo Warp. It's like LARPing, but I guess warp. But then you just you turbo make the thing. I guess. It's pretty cool though. I like that I can make these weird thingies. Like fish with teeth. Blackfish with teeth and afros.
Mm-hmm.
So what you guys eating?
I've carried around this for a long time. I'd carried around this disc that had a Toon Boom on it, and we're talking about back in the day, like pre-Windows 7. And I've always been like, man, I can't believe I carry around Toon Boom. I'm not getting any practice with it. Doesn't matter. I'd forget it all on purpose to use this new stuff that's out. So it's not a big deal. I never got around to using it.
Yeah, and
It was
once you
like
use some
painstaking.
software, it all translates to the others. So, like, if
That
you learn
or
how to
that or
use
the new stuff.
Photoshop, something like that, you'll probably
Mhm.
learn how to use this pretty easy.
No, that's people that were impressed with how fast I got on this video editing thing. I told them, I was like, you don't realize how much it's Photoshoppy when I use like Filmora, Wondershare stuff. A lot of it's Photoshoppy, and then the rest if it's not Photoshoppy, it relates to like music software with like the cube sections, stuff like that.
So, let's go ahead and get into it.
Let's just jump into it.
Yeah, what's your deal with Jack?
I think it's more Jack's deal, but I think
What's
my
Jack's
deal
deal
with a
with
lot
you
of
then? Why you
I
guys
think
got this
my
beef?
deal I don't consider it beef, but
Well,
once
whatever it is.
again, I look to the Panelverse to realize day after day, especially today. I went up there, very bland. I was like, Jack, I'm not going to get loud. I'm going to be boring to show you that all I'm going to do is simply reply with words, and you're going to get all bent out of shape, and you're going to kick me out of here and not let me be in the conversation. And that's exactly how that shit went down. But in the entire Panelverse context, I feel like long ago I didn't get the opportunity to just set this simple foundation down of what I'm about, and it just stays in confusion where I'm like, I can't think of the words. I have to backtrack to reestablish like this is my thing. But that's why I appreciate where you tagged us, where I was like, oh, I get these philosophy bros. I'm not a philosophy bro, but I'll talk in those conversations. I'm not a philosophy bro. I'm I'm a Christian.
Are you, well, even then, like, even as a Christian, are you worried about the stuff that was left out of the Bibles and that we have to go seek out ourselves to find out?
No, you don't have to seek it out because there's true written things out there that aren't scripture. I'm not worried about the books that were removed because Jesus told us what was scripture. And this small hat lady might reach across the table and stab me in the face. I'm not opposed to the Torah. Jesus didn't come to destroy the law, he came to fulfill it. But Jack is on some new age culty tip. He gets it from his daddy.
That's true. He is on the new age thingy. And it is kind of a culty thing, but he means to kind of do well, I think. But I'm not sure if it's from a greedy standpoint or something in the end.
I think.
What do you think about that? What do you think?
I'm not saying this is a fault in a lot of you in the community. I think everybody just phonetically hears the tone and the nice words of Jack and thinks, this is a nice guy. I have a level of discernment where I can hear a harsh, angry person and be like, no, he's a good guy. He's saying the right stuff. And I can hear a nice, well-mannered spoken person. And I'm like, they're speaking absolute heresy. It's evil that they're saying, you know? Like, look at Bill Gates. Bill Gates is very calm in his demeanor when he says there's going to be another outbreak and more people are going to die. And if we get these vaccines right, we can take these population numbers way down. Like, he doesn't sound mean when he says that. You know?
Did you say if you take the vaccine, you're going to die, basically? Is that what you're saying?
Dude, have you ever seen that clip of Bill Gates? He's doing some kind of TED Talks or something. And he's like, right now, here's the world population, and with advancements in vaccines and blah, 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 we can get these numbers down significantly. And I was like, hello? I'm like looking left to right, like, hello? Did anybody catch that? There was never a redaction, a correction. That's Georgia Guidestone stuff. You know?
Oh, the Georgia Guidestones
population
were saying bring the world population down for whatever reasons. Well, actually, I know the reasons. There was like a test from some country a while back, and I guess it's just been confirmed over and over that the more the population goes up and time goes on, the standard of living is going to go down, and the only way to keep people
that's just the lip service stuff. The real reason they want to drop the population numbers is because the elites know we are right around the corner from an abundance of automated production. Like, you won't need as many people to just make an abundance of what's the word for the stuff we use? Our needs, the
things,
resources. There's an abundance of resources being made by automation right around the corner. They don't need all these plebs taking up space anymore with their Jerry Springer fatherless children and their hip hops and the prostitutes and the drugs. They just want to off a bunch of us. And I think they'll get that anyway whenever the one true Lord and Savior returns with harsh judgment for people like Jack Talcott. I think that's closer than people realize as well.
Well, I do think that is a real thing. The whole trying to bring down the population thing. I think maybe it was enacted by China, who is heartless and didn't go fuck. And because I mean, apparently it spawned out there. Even though Trump's racist, he was right.
He's not racist.
He's a piece of shit and he's racist. But he was right.
You watch him, you sound like this old small hat lady. I'm not saying he's a great guy, but he's not what the media wants you to think he is.
Well, right when he denounced the Nazis when they killed Heather Heyer.
Remember when he dated all kinds of black women?
Oh, yeah, because you fucked somebody, you're not racist. Yeah,
I
shoved my dick in you and got a nut. I'm definitely not racist.
Actually,
it's not demeaning when I come all over your face.
Hand Banana, the foundation of the Ku Klux Klan is like spawning with your own race. Yeah, so I think yes, he's not racist because he used to date black women.
Well, and his parents, he's not a Nazi. He's not a Nazi, but he was a Nazi sympathizer, which is a racism thing. He was about the
What do you mean Nazi sympathizer?
he was like, okay, they killed Heather Heyer, but that's okay because I still want them to vote for me.
Hold on. This old Jewish woman was saying things I didn't hear you.
Ah,
She's simply a delight. She makes me steak and does mean things to me.
no.
Scares the shit out of a random fan. That's what's fun. It's fun.
I'm sure she's not uncomfortable at all.
I dug a hole so that she can kill random fan. If she deems random fan needs deleted, I'll gonna dig that hole. Random fan's not too big. It's not gonna be hard to dig that hole.
I don't know.
Listen.
Lost me in
Nazis
your
did bad
jargons.
things.
They sure
Nazis
did.
did bad, but do you know what it was primarily founded on? Number one,
What was it called again? Trying to get the
you
one
weren't
race
supposed to
perfect.
answer. Yeah, you weren't supposed to answer.
I know
You're
the
supposed to-
answer though. I forgot what it was. I know the word.
I think you're gonna say the phonetic history lesson.
No.
I get it.
It wasn't that. It wasn't that. It was all about like the one pure race. That was the whole Nazi thing.
Okay,
They were
that's the
trying to get
phonetic
the one
history
pure
thing.
race. No.
there's a
word. There's a
very-
word we use. There's a word we use for it. Fuck, I can't think of it. It
Oh,
doesn't
wait.
matter. It's not important. It's not important. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah, good. Now, there's a very prevalent author in the Christianity history named Martin Luther. Not to be confused with that guy that if you kill 4 more, we get the whole week off. There was a Christian writer named Martin Luther. Hitler misinterpreted his writings and took it as we should gas all those small hats and do the things. Also, he wanted the thing that Hitler, Abraham Lincoln, and John F. Kennedy all agreed on is get the Federal Reserve out of your country. And in Hitler's time, with respect to Madam Small Hat sitting across, in Hitler's time, the Federal Reserve was primarily the small hats. You see the correlation there? I'm not saying Hitler was a good guy. I'm not saying he should have done those things.
Right,
There
so
was some
the
confusion.
person sitting next to you is a Jewish person?
Yeah,
Oh, shit,
that's why I call her Madam Small Hat. She's Madam
him
Small
how-
Hat. Yeah.
Ask him how it feels to run everything, including the media.
I'm trying to do an interview before she drives me crazy. She was old school Hollywood, bro. And you're making me give away spoilers. Oh, and your chat's just blowing up, I bet, right now.
Yeah, they're going on about Kanye West.
Kanye West, is he back in the news?
I don't know. He was the guy that said the Jews ran the media. He was the inspiration for Blackfish before Eric was Blackfish.
I'm not gonna lie, because I don't hate the small hats. Very prevalent positions of power, I'd have to admit.
Tommy,
posing
how?
like-
Sorry, you go ahead. What I was gonna say was not important.
But when you were talking about China, did you know that of all the property in America that China's buying happens to be around all our major missile silos? Did you know that?
I heard about that. I did hear about that. Like they bought the farmland.
She's part of the secret society. She said, she knows. Now here's the thing. We've got immigrants coming across south border that are like, yeah, I'm going here. I'm about this. When you find these Chinese immigrants coming into America, they're not coming across the Mexico border. They're young, strong men. And when you ask them what they're doing here, they get hostile with you about why would you ask them why they're here. And classically, if Asian tourists are here, oh, New York City, click, 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 these guys aren't like that. And maybe they're going to the properties around the missile silos. I have a theory that this WW3, this country's going to see its share of like explodey things landing here this time. Because her relatives,
we're all gonna die
they
anyway,
knew from
right?
the time they planned the First World War, they had 3 planned, and this is the 3rd one coming up. You can't stop prophecy, whether it's Jesus or the Jews. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. He's the king of the Jews. It's crazy. Well, it's what his sign said above his crucifixion.
So do you
See, I can argue with her all day. Random fan makes her
you should not argue with her all day.
No, we endearingly, we're like Deadpool and the black blind lady on Deadpool, that's how we are. But Random Fan triggers her, dude. Sets her off. He triggers me too. I admit it.
Eat your dinner.
Can you get a knife?
Yeah.
Madam Small Hat, can you slice me a piece of that pie?
What are you guys eating?
Tom?
I feel like
I
I'm
might have
getting
to go get my
bulimic.
headphones.
Am I getting sick? Like, because I have not ate anything today on purpose because I feel like I'm
I
fat.
think that's anorexic.
But I still drink beer today because I'm an alcoholic. So
Oh,
there's
that's
that.
eating something. If
What's
you
that
drink
called?
a dark enough beer, that's a meal.
Well, I guess though. I guess that counts. That's what I was thinking. Hey,
The
okay, maybe
hops,
I'm not.
barley,
Maybe
yeah.
I'm not anorexic then. Maybe I don't got an issue.
Oh,
I thought I
you
had a
got the
problem.
stomach of a not anorexic thing. I can tell you that.
I was thinking I had a problem. Thank you for
If you go
showing me
find
again.
yourself a German beer that pours like a syrup, that's a meal. That's like having a meal.
Oh, I'm drinking Bud
And
Lights.
we're descendants of a people that
I ate some
commonly
peanuts
went
earlier
days
though.
without food.
Yeah, I
Like the
ate
earlier
peanuts earlier.
man didn't
Got
eat
trail
every
mix.
day. We're in
Let's have
a
some.
we're in a consumer society where we've been grown up to believe that you have to feel stuffed. 3 meals a day of feeling stuffed when you're done. That's not what your existence is. I like the racist fish direction.
Thank you.
Or
I'm working on it.
race fishes.
It's
Fish
race
race.
baiting.
Fish
It's
race.
race baiting because I'm trying to
Later. I'll eat it. You
like.
can see
I
it.
I have a friend
Was I
named Eric
supposed to eat the whole
Lawless, and
bowl?
I'm trying to offend him a little bit because I think it's funny.
Yeah, I'll get back to it if you want to. I'll eat it with the breakfast steak.
He's my
You
black
better
friend.
make sure there's breakfast steak, woman.
Or
Yeah.
he could,
I
or he
have
could
an
beat that
online
ass.
reputation now. So, nope, this small hat lady better have steak for my breakfast. I'm not paying rent here. I rake the
Well,
leaves for her though,
oh well, there you go.
and I
Maybe that's
think I'm
something.
gonna do her gutters because Sean absolutely is. He's not doing a bit, man. He's kind of retarded. He's retarded.
Every time I go to my
Or
girlfriend's house, I've been building things and like doing yard work and junk, just trying to
I
like.
like Sean.
I like
He might have
working
done a
on
bunch of crack
things.
and never told us or something.
True.
Just speculation. This is weird. I feel like I should be backstage.
Sean does a
repeatedly.
lot of
It's
crack.
strange.
Yeah, I crack. Yeah, Sean does crack. Fucking
Mhm.
Sean, if we could get Sean off the crack, that'd be good for society, though. Like,
And more crack for us. Yeah.
yeah, like honestly, I just really want more crack. If I'm being honest.
And now I preferred the Breaking Bads, but to each their own.
What's the Breaking Bad Scott? What did they do? Was it
What's
meth?
that?
Was he was making
Yeah.
meth? Huh? Oh, there you go.
No,
Well,
I'm saying I preferred.
oh, okay, there you go. Yeah, meth. That's a hell of a plan. But
You
how's this?
roboted a little bit there, but I'm moving on.
How is this looking for racism? Is it hitting or no?
I think the pop of the eyes and the two different colors. I think you digress the racialness with the eye pop.
I guess I'm trying to make him look like a clown somehow.
Try to make him look like Mushmouth or one of the Fat Albert crew.
I feel like I already achieved that. Was he need a nose like a fish with a nose? I don't know about all that. That'd be heresy.
Like flat and wide, there's a nose anywhere flat and wide. Yeah.
That sounds about right. Let's see. Maybe this needs to go above
But
the other one.
now are you gonna do a fish for every for every nationality or race or whatever?
No. This for Eric.
You have a fish with the curly sideburns?
No. This is for Eric Lawless. This is just Eric Lawless's fish. He's a member on the channel. He's just a member on the channel. He race baits a lot.
No, that name sounds familiar. Like before I even knew your channel, I feel like
he's a person in the community. You probably ran into
But
him.
he's black, right?
He likes to think he is, yeah.
So he's like 3/4 of a person.
Something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. What can I do to the teeth to make
Oh.
it look better?
I feel like I should tell you this, creator to creator.
You're racist?
No,
Ah.
I had this conundrum with how I'm on a 2-week strike right now.
Yeah.
I will secede that my thumbnail for cringe campaign, without my knowledge, it did break the guidelines for sexual nature, even though it was comedic and not nudity. I did break those rules. It was obvious that those two pictures, while posed in comedic context, were pictures of men without clothes partaking in each other, with Flow State, Paul, and Hank's faces. But here's how YouTube got me. That would have just been a warning, and I'd still be able to post stuff. But just 2 or 3 days before I posted this video, I made a community post that said, I'm going live as soon as OBS stops fucking with me. And that post got taken down for nudity. I'm going to say that again for anybody in the audience. You know our community is a little slow. I made a post, a community post that's all text.
I understood you.
I said, I'm going live as soon as OBS stops fucking with me. YouTube has removed your content because it violates our nudity guidelines.
Yeah, you can't put that
So
word in the
that
title.
ended because I said
it-
fucking with me?
Yeah, yes, because it
But
means
we always say fucking with me and it doesn't get that flag.
Yeah,
You know?
but yeah,
So the
sense
significance
in the
is,
title it implies they could be like either harassing
but
you,
OBS is not a
bullying
human.
you.
OBS is a software.
But YouTube is, and they know what you're posting, and they're like saying, "Oh, this guy's talking shit about us. This reflects negatively on our company, and we have
YouTube's
the
not
right
OBS.
to." Is OBS the one
So
silencing?
here's
OBS
what
gave
gets
you
me.
the
Here's where I'm going
strikes.
with this.
I'm confused.
Here's where
OBS
I'm going with
strikes
this, hand banana. I feel like YouTube. What was the Tom Cruise minority? I feel like YouTube Minority reported me because they said that community post would be the warning, and then the thumbnail was like, "Oh, you got to go for 2 weeks."
Yep.
You see,
And
you see
you
what I'm
know what's
saying?
gonna happen next, right? You're gonna go forever
No.
if you don't get in shape. You can save
No,
your
I've
channel, or
survived.
you can just let it go. You know, whatever.
I've
Doesn't
survived
matter.
3 strikes before.
Okay. Well, I mean, you know, you
I
keep
survived 3
doing
strikes.
you.
No, it's not that I'm worried about my channel. It's a pain in the ass to have to wait 2 weeks to do the things again. And okay, you know what
Yeah,
my
it's
biggest problem is?
just quit
I
breaking
don't
YouTube's
even.
rules, though, right? Like
But
that's
you know what I
the
think
whole
they need to
thing.
do? And I dare you to disagree with this. I just think there should be a way you can let your subs know that you're on a strike. I can't tell people that I'm on a strike. So, like, when you watch your subs go down because you can't do anything for 2 weeks
You
and you
can't
can't tell
create a
them,
community post.
you can't do anything, bro.
Damn, that's rough.
I can comment on other posts most of the time, but you're not going to reach everybody like that. Even if I could make a
sucks.
community post, not everybody
Well, the whole
watches or
point is
follows.
to not let you post because they think you're not within your right mind to be posting.
I get it. Like I said, I think in it, and I had the same outlook with Facebook too. If you've ever been in Facebook jail, people will be messaging you,
It's
and you'll
easy to
see in the
get in
comments
Facebook jail.
they'll be
Just super
offended
easy.
that you're not replying to them, and you can't tell them if you don't have their phone number or anything. You can't tell them what's up. It's weird.
Yeah,
like after all these years, they haven't thought maybe you should be able to at least let people know you're in YouTube jail or Facebook jail.
I guess
Or is it
when you get
all
to
part
that
of the
point,
plan?
you gotta like have their numbers, I guess, or something at that point.
Are you trying to big boy me on this subject as we discuss your racist fish cartoon?
Oh no, I'm proud of my racist fish cartoon.
Me too.
Very
I like
proud.
it. It's fine. It's
I like
fine.
I
I'm just
like
saying-
it
I'm just
too.
saying-
takes a lot
I'm
of
just
work to
verifying
do
that's what's
this.
going on.
It's not even racist. I'm making him a rock star. I'm trying to make him rock star glasses.
I say all the words, Hanvin. You don't have to explain to me. I say all the words.
Trying to make him look cool now. He's got
You'd
little
think
glasses.
you'd think it'd be easy to make the blackfish look cool. Don't they just
Did
look
it?
cool in all respects?
The
in
problem is I don't have good style, obviously, because I gave him one big shiny glass and the other one's just solid blue. And he has an afro.
What I really think it is especially comparison to myself. I think melanin skinned people can easier wear like bright pastels. Like my pasty ass, if I wear bright pastels, it's
What are
reflecting off of my
pastels?
skin and shit. It doesn't look
What are
right.
pastels? What are pastels?
Like your red, blue, your cross colors, your FUBUs, all the like hype peacocking colors. It doesn't look right on lighter skin and white people, you know. But
I
you
don't
take
know
a
if I
black
ever
dude.
told you this, but I'm kind of color retarded. Like when it comes, you know how people are bad at math, I'm just bad with colors. That's my thing.
Okay.
That's
Now what a shame. As a
weakness.
cartoon, and you're a cartoonist. You're color retarded, and you're a cartoonist.
Well, I'm not color blind. I'm just retarded when it comes to colors. Like I don't know colors because I didn't take time to learn a
Retarded
lot
kids
of
aren't
them.
necessarily blind.
I didn't learn how to mix the colors and all that junk. But yeah, it does suck because I did later in life
You are
decide I
Nazi,
wanted.
kind of.
I
You're
don't.
Nazi at heart because you don't mix the colors.
Oh, true. There you go. Damn, you got me there.
And you know what? There's race, and you're hearing this from a guy that grew up in West Virginia. There's racist people out there that are just like, I got no problem with black people. I'm friends with black people. I just don't think we should procreate like outside of our race. That's all their racism is. And can you really be so mad? I mean, maybe they even tolerate, hey, love is love over there, but I wouldn't do it, you know? Is that so bad? And I'm not talking about gassing
you
numbers of camps with small hats with tattoos. I'm not saying any of that.
What's wrong with black pussy though? Like black pussy is good pussy.
Oh, I think my least favorite females are African American females, and I don't hate all of them. Some of them are fine. I'm just saying when I think of my least favorite females, they're usually black. It's
like
just a personality
what about
type in the
those
culture.
like really even those little yellow bitches? You'd rather
I
bang a little skinny.
I literally just said to your face, I know black women that are fine.
But you said they were your least favorite, and I was thinking.
No, I said when I think of my least favorite women I've met in life, they're usually black.
Oh, you said you
they're
met
abrasive, and if there's any type of woman that could go fisticuffs with a man and stand, it's some black women I've known.
Oh, so they intimidate you then? That's why you don't like them?
No, I'm saying they have the genes of like they'll whoop a dude's ass. I've known some big ass softball black women.
That's what they've been trained to do. That's what we train them to do. That's what we've all been training.
You mean bread?
We've been training our women to do that, to fight back to fucking pussies that would put hands on them and do things to them. You know?
Madam Small Hat suddenly in the middle of all this thinks that we're doing. She suddenly thinks we're like an MSNBC panel. I'm like, no, this is Howard Stern hour on the panels. I
doubt
was
anybody's watching this.
Oh yeah, fuck him. You remember on the movie where Leonardo DiCaprio's the plantation owner and he's breeding the slaves to be like fighters and workers?
No,
if that was really happening.
Wait. Oh, is that Django
Unchained?
Yeah, I remember that.
If that was truly happening, is that probably not where all our NFL and NBA greats descended from? Maybe.
Maybe, but
and I'm not saying that's a bad thing.
Even if they descended from there, Tommy, that doesn't mean you couldn't have ascended to that level of physicality in your lifetime just because
that's not what I'm saying.
Black. I know it's not what you're saying, but it does seem like you're implying something. I'm not sure what you're implying, so
I'm implying. I'll tell you what I'm implying, and that way I'm not implying it. I'm just saying it. Is it any surprise that like all physical sports are predominantly like black dudes are really good at all these physical sports? after
Not really.
possible breeding
Not
stuff?
really. Well, the thing is, we withheld education from them and forced them to either get good at basketball or sports or get good at,
No, nobody
working and
forced
being a
them.
slave.
And if you want to talk about nobody forced them, today, in this day and age, there's like college athletes on scholarships that don't know how to read because teachers will skate them by like, oh, we got to win state this year, boy. You got an A.
Yeah,
You're
but
passing this class. Go win
that's
that
not.
sports
You're
ball.
talking about this current like Gen Z generation, then.
No,
Compared
it's
to
been
like
consistent
what
even
bred it,
in your what
what
was Drake in?
created all this situation.
Even your Degrassi generations had this happening. It's
Oh yeah, with
I
Drake.
would hope it's not as prevalent these days, but I'm sure it still happens. Have you ever heard not Evander Holyfield? Wait, am I thinking of Holyfield?
I think it's a
Who's
boxer.
the current badass boxer? Who's the badass boxer that carries around the duffel bag full of cash?
Currently it's Logan Paul, sadly.
No. I mean real boxing.
Manny
What's his name?
Pacquiao.
Mayweather.
Oh,
Have you ever
Floyd
heard Mayweather
No,
read?
he retired a long time ago, I think.
Right. But have you ever heard him read? Like
No,
one time
read.
on, I think it was the Breakfast Club or something. Jamie Foxx or some other famous black dude like made a bet or challenged him to read a thing. Oh my
That's
God, it was
cold-blooded.
hard to listen to.
That's
They gave him like a children's book to read.
bro.
I'm gonna find the link.
That's fucked up,
We're gonna listen to
bro.
it.
That is messed up.
Huh?
I heard a boop. Let's see who we got here. Oh, Jack's here. Oh shit. Let's make sure he's not pouring
Give
over
me a
real
second.
quick. Hey, what's up, Jack? How you doing?
I'm feeling blessed.
Nice.
I tuned in earlier, and then I watched that video you shared, the philosophy one.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good video.
I thought it was pretty good, right? It's interesting.
Lots of wisdom. I didn't really value wisdom in my past. And then I discovered a love for wisdom.
Yeah, there's gotta be I feel like that might be our thing here. Like you were saying, oh, we need to be here having experiences or something. But I feel like those experiences are learning as well. Like those are learning experiences. And it's not just, oh, every day we're doing things and learning things, which is every day we talk to people and do things. We learn brand new things about them, about ourselves, about the situations and earth and everything. But I don't know. I think there's more to it. Just like creating.
Hey Jack, how about you get your fucking fake ass the fuck out of here, Jack?
Oh shit. World Star.
Hold on, hand banana. Jack will sit up here and smile and laugh and act like he's not the biggest prick in the fucking panelverse. And he's fake as fuck. The fuck out of here, Jack.
I'll honor the host's wishes, whatever you prefer.
I'm fine with you, Jack. I'm fine. But you're gonna have to deal with his craziness, whatever he does to you. I'm not trying to pick sides or kick people off or anything. I'm just trying to chill. Trying to draw my racist fish.
Not the crazy one, him.
No one's crazy.
I mean, I hope we're not crazy.
Some are just confused. That path of enlightenment, right? The philosophy the sages are pointing at.
Mm-hmm.
It's for us all. And we are all enlightened beings when we set aside.
You probably can't hear me when I'm trying to find Mayweather reading on the radio.
No, we couldn't hear you.
Because here's one thing you can't escape, you old boomer coot. You never answered anything I've held you to. It's funny, ain't it? That's what I use against the panelverse. It's why none of these people can phase me, because I watch them sit in the chat and none of them go, Well, Jack actually can't answer the things Tom's saying, and Jack gets triggered that Tom can answer the things that Jack's
Well,
saying.
we could do that
That's why
right
you were
now.
mad
Do
today.
you want to ask Jack a question and then Jack ask you a question, or Jack could talk about what he wants to talk about?
Jack ain't got nothing I need to learn, but anything he has to say, I'll wreck him all day.
Okay. Well, Jack, you can keep talking about what you're talking about, Jack. Apparently, Tommy doesn't
As
want
long as we can play, as long as we can play this clip of Mayweather reading for cringe factor, I'll do whatever you want to do.
Oh shit!
Did you
But
find
I
it?
just got a
Did you already find it?
5G phone. This 5G phone fucking like, what's the big deal about 5G? I don't.
Oh,
This
look,
thing's slow
Bobby.
as fuck.
What carrier do you have? It depends on your carrier,
Yeah,
honestly. It's
carrier.
rough, but it does. Carrier and location matters. a
No,
lot.
because I used the
I
same
agree.
carrier when it was 4G and it was screaming. Like, it was 4G when I used to walk my dog on every panel, smooth as fuck. I'm staying across the street from a 5G fucking tower with a 5G fucking phone, and it's taken me forever to get this link.
I used to have Sprint, I think it was, and it worked amazing. And then T-Mobile bought Sprint, and then they said it was gonna be amazing, and my service started being shitty, and it sucked. And then I lost Sprint, and then I got Sprint again, and it's still shitty.
I took a chance in Mint
Not
Mobile.
Sprint, T-Mobile. I got T-Mobile.
I've tried a bunch of them, and now I went to Mint Mobile. It's all a racket. They use the same towers and stuff, and they all bill the shit out of us. It's a racket. Criminal
It's crazy,
enterprise.
right? They rent the other people's fucking towers. So they pay the big company that built the fucking tower for access to the tower just to fucking. So now that person that built the tower's paying for itself just based off them and based off product. That's some gangster shit. When you're the big dog, you can do things like that. It's horrible, but it's good.
I think it's criminal.
It should be, honestly, in a way, but I don't know.
See, Jack, this is why you're fucking stupid. Like, just because your broke ass doesn't understand anything, you call it criminal. Do you know what kind of bank people, if you have lucrative land for a cell company to put a tower on, you make thousands of dollars a month from them to just have a tower on your land. And you can be getting screwed. There's farmers that were only getting like $3,000 a month to have the tower on their land, and they could have been getting like 5 to 8. And who's mad? Who's mad to get a free $3,000 a month for a tower to sit on your land? And you think that's criminal?
Well, dude,
Why
but
are you using a cell phone, Jack? If it's criminal, why are you using a cell phone?
But if you got the tower, aren't you like getting like massive like radiation near the tower in a sense? Not like
Depends
like,
on how close you are to it.
Oh, I mean,
Listen, if you live under power lines that are humming like the kind that go over mountains, that's not good to live under that. Most people don't.
I know.
There's a retirement.
Yeah, because it is
bill
electromagnetic.
like
tell us about it, Jack.
Is that
Just
bad?
down the road.
Jack,
Yeah,
do you know what kind of stuff I've had up my sleeve on a lot of you motherfuckers?
The energy from the high power, from the voltage, it puts off frequencies that affect the human body, and there's been people who studied it. Tommy knows.
Tell me you don't know what you're talking about without telling me you don't know what you're talking about.
So what does it cause, Tommy? Like, what does it do to the human body? Like, how's it affect
the electromagnetic effects? It's not the voltage. It's any electrical force will make an electromagnetic field. If you have an electric force powerful enough, it creates a large electromagnetic field. Thus, you wouldn't want to live in it. You can pass through it. You can have a microwave in your kitchen. You don't want to live in it.
True. That's why I was saying about the 5G tower. You wouldn't want to have a 5G tower on your land. That's why
I'm not saying that.
I was just going back to what we were talking about.
Okay, 5G. If it's a 5G tower, the best way you could do have a 5G tower points away, but it's only because 5G is very directional. It's not broadcast power, it's directional.
Damn, you hella roboted there, Tommy. I don't know what you said. Something about
I know.
5G.
I'm seeing the screen lag. So
All right,
I'll wait till I'm good.
all right. Go ahead, Jack.
See, it's
Got
on
things-
4G, and it's probably
got things
smoother
to
while I'm on
stuff.
4G.
It is. It's smoother
Well,
now.
Am I
What
back?
were you up to, Jack? How you been?
Yeah, because it's
How
on
you been
4G.
doing?
I was on Jack's show saying I wish it would just drop down to max 4G instead of low 5G. But you guys are still popping in and out.
That's true. Like, I hate when it does low 5G when it could obviously
Now
just
you're
be
roboting.
clearer. Oh shit! Nah, it's still on your end though, because I am not hearing it.
Yeah.
Jack, am I roboting on your end or no?
No, you're not.
Okay,
I
good.
can tell
Yeah,
what you're saying, but there's a
that
little
was,
bit of max vision.
that's
A
all
little
right.
bit of
We're
lawnmower
good.
man to it.
Yeah, we're all good.
So
Oh, have you
real
ever,
quick while I'm good,
dude,
5G is directional.
Tommy, have you ever seen the Lawnmower Man movie?
I did a video making me the lawnmower man.
Oh my god, that movie's so good, dude. I love that movie.
I
gotta
remember
watch the
enjoying
second
it,
one.
but I haven't.
up?
I did a video whenever all the TikTokers were saying that every phone was going to ring all at once back like a year or two ago. I made
Yeah.
it like I was the lawnmower man, and that was my birth cry of all the phones ringing at once.
I might need
Kind
to
of been running
watch
circles
that
around it.
again.
And you know, Jack, today when you had me backstage, you know the thing where you act like it's so the audacity of me saying you'll sit in my backstage before you ever come up again. You did that
Mhm.
again today when
Mhm.
I've already gone through all the conversations you guys had. Oh,
Okay.
are you having a little trouble between truth and fact? Do you remember my
No.
Tic Tac craft thing? It's
No.
true. I saw a Tic Tac craft with my own eyes.
Okay.
Factually,
Oh,
can I tell you what it
nice.
is? No. I know, I
Please.
roboted. I know. I'll wait.
I believe you, Tom.
You're roboting too. I don't care if you believe me. You got shit for fucking credibility, Jack, and I don't like.
Hey, my credibility, it's got to start somewhere, right? So I used to have a good reputation, believe it or not.
Well, I mean, if you could get somebody to believe you about Tommy's alien stuff, then yeah, or like Tommy.
No,
if
I
you could
didn't
get
say
somebody-
they were. I didn't say. I don't believe in aliens.
Well, what'd you see? What'd you see then?
He said a Tic
I
Tac.
saw the Tic Tac
Oh,
crap. I didn't say it was aliens.
I thought that was a reference to the alien ship that they call it the Tic Tac.
No, I'm sure it's
It is.
Lockheed Martin or one of the guys.
Oh wow,
Because
you
that's
think? You know, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I saw a congressman come out and go, Iran launched a mothership full of drones, and that's what this is. How many people believe
well,
that?
that's a different thing. It is kind of scary to think of, but that's a different thing. Yeah. I
It's
mean,
pretty
if
funny.
you've
If
seen
they
those,
did, that means these are nuclear drones. That'd be pretty funny if we all blow up pretty soon. Well, not funny,
have you
funny, but
seen?
sad funny. You know.
Have you
Comedy
seen
funny.
the shows where the drones make pictures in the skies and stuff?
Yes.
Could you imagine all those little drones just dispersing with a 45 charge for the head of each targeted individual?
I don't know what a 45
they-
charge is. What's that?
Like a 45 caliber charge round, whatever.
Oh, okay.
It
Like a
doesn't have
45
to have a
caliber.
bullet. It could just
Oh,
be
okay.
a 45 explosion in your forehead.
Oh, okay. It's just some kind of attack. Yeah, they turned to killer drone. Yeah, I got you there. Yeah, I can see that. But
And did you
even then,
did you
I feel
see-
like a good enough magnet will protect you, right? Just something.
Did you see China released its wartime wolf robots?
No, nice. That's gangster. Are they working? Are they taking down the drones?
It's like the old dog robots, but much faster and agile upstairs and stuff. Yeah.
You know what's
Now
crazy?
think
is
about
I
it.
imagine we
They-
do got some stuff like that too, right?
Oh, I can imagine because I've watched anime. So
Ours are
picture all
human
those
shaped, though.
drones.
I think.
Picture all those drones with a gun, and then when it's rendered useless, it can still explode because it's not a living thing to worry about it. Now
Yeah,
picture
or it
flying
could
ones.
break into
Picture
smaller
horde.
things. Or it can infect you with a virus, or it could do other things when it explodes. It does when
Sure,
it dies,
sure.
or it uses its function out. It could do
Yeah, the
so
Bill
many good
Gates
things.
drones. Yeah.
Yep.
Picture flying ones dropping off the doggy ones at an alarming rate. It's Jack thinks he's going to end that shit. He's retarded.
Jack,
I
how
think
would
Jack,
you
it's
end
my
these?
what you
How
call
would you
what
end
you
these
call
cyber wolves, Jack? Cyber wolves. How do you
Am I
end it?
roboting like he is?
No, but I do want to let Jack get in here. I mean, he's been patient. Jack, how would you end
Jack has
Tommy's
his
cyber wolves?
Jack has Listen, Jack has his show every day of 60 plus people that he can talk his shit on. I'm not going to let him sit here and interrupt us for 3 fucking viewers. And I don't say that like his daddy says it. You're a piece of shit, Jack.
Tommy wants to hear nothing from me.
I think he wants to talk to you,
Jack,
but
why
he
would I ever
doesn't.
forgive you
He
when you
doesn't
just do
want
it
a
every day? Why
topic.
would I
He
forgive
just wants.
someone that does the
I
same
think
thing
he
every
wants
day?
to have it out with you, Jack. That's what he wants. He wants to have it out with you.
He won't allow a resolve. Did he leave?
Oh, did he? Oh shit! Rage quit.
Maybe his connection dropped.
Probably. I'll put a link again if you want. Oh yeah. Oh wait, no, that's not him. It is your favorite person in the world, though. You're gonna love this, Jack. You're gonna fuck. You know what you were probably like. This panel needs more of. You know what it needs more of. You're probably like,
Whoa.
I'm here to hang out. This is your house, man.
This guy,
Welcome, Chuck.
Chuck came here for you. Chuck never really comes here. So is this the
I've been
first or
here.
second? How many times you been here, Chuck? A few times, right?
Twice.
At least.
Yeah, 2 or
Twice?
3.
Okay. I was gonna say, I don't think it's the first, but yeah, it's around there. Tommy's back too. Boop.
Tommy.
How's it
I think I
going?
put it in the back.
All right, guys, I got like 20 more minutes, then I'm gonna have to head to bed. So you guys go and halves it out, say all the things you want if you wanna. If not, I'm gonna keep drawing my racist fish here. Because that's what I chose to use my time on today for some reason.
Tommy dropped a couple of links in the private.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
assuming for you.
I think that was that black boxer dude. He's gonna be stuttering. All right, let's watch that. Let's go see this. Tommy, we'll wait till Tommy's ready, but I do want to pull it up. Damn it, Tommy, you're loading too many Tommies in here.
Yeah.
All right, there you go. Wait, I got to get rid of the other Tommy. There's another Tommy again, damn it. Wait, no, I don't want to ban it. I just want to kick it out. I'm going to get rid of the other Tommy. All right. Tommy, you're in the show.
Yeah, man, I think it's Oregon. Because I have a Denver number. I think it's Oregon.
It's the state lines.
I'm trying to drop that link in the back. It's not dropping.
No, it's back there.
Oh, okay, there we go. Okay, I'll go look at that. Let's see. Let's watch
If you
this
got
guy
the
try
link,
to read a book. No, I got it. Hold on. Let me do this. Let's watch this poor guy try to read a book.
If you can read one full page of a Harry Potter book, nigga,
Harry Potter.
to whatever charitable organization you want to. Fuck the bucket of ice. Floyd Mayweather, and I've joined Heart Radio for the show. Your stripes. Okay. I'm Floyd Mayweather, and I've joined Heart Radio for the show. Your stripes movement to support hiring vets. I'm Floyd Mayweather, and I've joined Heart Radio for the show. Your stripes movement to support. I'm Floyd Mayweather.
Is it just replaying it? Is it repeating?
Yeah.
Floyd Mayweather.
I feel like they're repeating it. I feel like it has it on a loop. I can't tell.
It is.
For the show, your stripes movement to support hiring vets. Go to the show, your stripes. www.veterans.org, a website that connects veterans with employees and helps businesses. Okay, the website that connects veterans with employers and helps with employees.
Oh no, I'm going backwards to see.
.org, a website that connects veterans with employees and helps businesses. Okay, the website that connects veterans with employers
Yeah, he went back and reread that part for sure.
and helps businesses find candidates with the best training. I'm Floyd Mayweather, and I've joined Heart Radio for the show, Your Stripes Movement.
Yeah, I feel like that first part was a bit on a loop, but
Sounded like it.
it did. It's just if you're a racist, you might just believe everything you hear, everything you want to hear. Sometimes you don't look for the red flags there, like the looping.
Even beyond the loop, though, it did sound like that was a struggle to read.
True, very much. Yeah. He's not the best. He's not very well. He's open about it.
How many times have you been popped in the head, though?
57. Not a lot.
That could be part of it. But I think if I remember right, the context, I think I remember Tommy saying something about athletes being moved up and graduated through the school system because of their talent.
Yeah.
Because of their physique, I think, their genes.
Athletic. Yep.
Tommy disappeared.
Yeah, he did. Now maybe he lagged out, that happens. I was hoping, you guys would get to talk more in this area because I feel like Tommy's more free range here, and maybe he wasn't ready for the power of conversation.
Actually, I was honestly kind of hoping that, not to take advantage of your space, but I was.
That's what we do here. That's what we do here, though. That's kind of the thing. People come up, they talk about things and whatever, as long as it doesn't bore me, which lately nothing really does. Then we're good. Yeah. It's kind of just how I host the show. As long as everything is like cool, everybody's chilling. I don't get too frustrated because I do get like you too, where I'm like, oh, I'm gonna start, but I don't kick them off though. That's my thing is I'll just berate them. I'll be so mean to people, and they just won't talk to me anymore. Like you do kind of the right thing because you will just be like, kick you off. I'll talk to you tomorrow or some type of deal or whatever. But yeah, like I got people that'll never talk to me again on here. Been a monster.
Are you still buddies with Mike?
I like to think so in spirit. I put the link out there if you wanted to join, but he didn't hit it earlier. He left a comment, but he didn't hit the link. So I don't know. I'm sure he'll get over it though, because the truth is with Mike, he'll get mad and he'll go somewhere else and all these things, and then when they get mad at him or they get frustrated or annoyed, then he'll come back here, he'll go back other places and he'll test the waters again, see where he feels comfortable, and then he'll make that his new home. And then once they kick him out, he'll just move somewhere else. It's really bi-weekly with Mike. Like every friggin' 2 weeks he's switching dicks.
He's searching. I can see his desire, and he is searching, but I don't think he knows what he's looking for. Not yet.
I'm curious what he's looking for as well. I'm not even sure what that guy needs.
About 8 inches.
His answers are within himself. I could help him. I could help a lot of people, but
yeah, that's the frustration. That's the stress and the show. But like, that frustration. Yeah, you get it. I mean, we all got like a way that we're trying to move forward. I think like me and Jack are kind of in the same like sphere of thinking, at least, you know. And something. We're on the same spectrum of thinking, at least. Whatever it is, that ideology seems similar. So that's good in a weird way. But it is a mixture of Christian and something else. So that is weird, you know, like I can't admit that. It does seem like it's a little extra than the Bible, right? Like
There's New
I feel like
Ageism.
there's, but I'm worried about that though, like because this is a new age, and that is a reference for new religious or whatever new stuff, right?
All of
But
these
go ahead. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Mom, Jack, and then Chuck.
No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt, but I wanted to point out all of these words are open to interpretation.
Mm-hmm.
And religions they've served their purpose, good and bad. You know, the idea that a belief creates a superiority over another, it's kind of crazy.
It is, yeah.
Who says
Something
that?
A lot of people think
with
that,
that.
you know, a lot of people
Really?
think that. A
Oh,
lot of
wow.
people that, well, you don't think that people believe their religion's right over others, and that's usually a lot of conflict that's even caused wars and shit like that, where people argue over religion. I feel like that'd be a acceptable fact of, you know, our reality. Just Chuck.
I've seen none proven right thus far that make
I
those claims.
What?
yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't catch that either. Can you
I
repeat
said,
it?
I see none proven right thus far that has made those claims that their religion is better than the next person's.
Well, yeah,
I,
but a lot of people are making those
Okay.
claims, though, is my
Right.
point.
Right.
It wasn't that you saw somebody was right. It was that a lot of people make those claims, you know? Is the
And
point.
that's the
yeah.
point. It's
And
full.
is that acceptable for you, Chuck, that each
Yeah.
religion
It's
makes
just
those
there's.
claims, you know?
It's just that none of them have shown anything to actually back up what they're professing. Like you were saying, who's right and who's wrong? I don't know.
I don't either, honestly, Chuck. You know, I don't know who's right or wrong either, you know.
I don't
But
even know who Chuck's talking about anymore.
I don't
Religion
know.
in general.
I think he's just going. Yeah,
Religion?
I was gonna say. I think he's just going off of the religions. Like he don't know
Yes,
which religion's the right one and which one's the wrong one. You know,
correct.
Which
like
ones have you looked at, Chuck?
Quite a few. They all claim the same thing.
well, which ones, Chuck?
Well, you got your Islamic, you got your Protestants, you got your Baptists, you got your Catholics, you got your uh, uh, Buddhas, you got your Hindus. Who's right?
I,
Did you
I
look into those, all of those?
I just said I did.
I like
And you
to
said
think a
that,
little bit of each one is right at different parts, maybe, or maybe some of them agree with each other. But again, we're not going to know which one's right, in my opinion. I mean, until we die. But just
That's
saying,
true. That's true.
we're gonna find out the hard way, you guys. We're all gonna find out together the hard
Exactly.
way. That's just in my opinion, though. But we can. Well, what do you think, Jack? Tell us what you believe.
well, I've explained it. There is a truth within all religions.
But
However,
you think we can learn that truth while we're on Earth still, without having it seen, or does it mean the revelations are gonna have to unfold?
yes, it's all available. While we're here is where we can learn, we can study, we can experience. And the truth is an experience. Whether we gain the information from books, from other people, from videos, or from direct interaction, the information creates us. And what I've truly found is what Jesus said, Accept it as true. Repent from the worldly ways, overcome selfishness and sin, to walk with love, with the Holy Spirit of goodness to lead you and guide you, without fears, without worries. It's in line with what the Buddhic philosophy of the Tao, and there's so many words, so many vocabularies that the religions are around.
Mm-hmm.
Truly, the kingdom of heaven is to be found. The eternal life can start now with God. Through God, all things are possible. Sorry to keep going.
Let me throw a little monkey wrench in this whole thing, even my own beliefs, because this is a little monkey wrench, even my own beliefs. Have you guys ever seen the movie Monsters Inc. with the big green bull guy and the big blue guy, right? They go around and they scare people to store battery energy, right? But at the end of it, they learn if they make kids laugh and they feel joy and happiness, that's like tenfold energy. So instead of making them afraid and scaring them, they start spreading love and joy type of things. And the little things, these things they show these humans to get them to feel happy and joy, just to harness their energy. Now we're back in the Matrix and we're talking about reptilians again. Just kidding. I'm just joking. But I mean, that could be a monkey wrench in the whole thing. There could be reptilians, there could be aliens, they could be harnessing our energy, our positive vibes might be more better to harvest than our scared ones were. And I mean, back in a while back, we were just always scared all the damn time. People were scared of wars every day. There, like when I grew up, I don't know if you guys, after 9/11 happened, every day there was fucking war on the screen for years and years and years and years and years. Like just every day. That's all the news was. Like, we're at war. These people did it. Nobody knew George Bush just stole a bunch of money and fucking did it. Nobody knew. So I don't know. It's just I don't know where I'm going with this.
I've heard ideas like what you described with the Monsters Inc. that there's
Sorry, George Bush. George Bush turned out the lights. Sorry.
There's
Sorry, go ahead.
Beings of much higher intelligence than us, both light on the side of life and goodness, and in the side of darkness. And there's theories that human beings were harvested for the spiritual energy that the natural divine essence that God brings forth. It's only through our free will can the divine light be distorted from the light into the darkness. But we can take that life force energy of goodness and creativity, and we can twist it all around into these distortions. And there could be energetic beings that do. They feed off of our loosh, right?
What is
And
loosh? What is loosh? I'm curious about that.
I've heard that used a lot. Loosh being like the energies of sadness and despair, and that the fear and anger, the energies that bring the discontent into the atmosphere.
Okay.
But the way is through love. Through love and humility, we can become willing to sacrifice ourselves for the truth. I'll die for what is true. I don't think truth is going to make me die right away, but we're not supposed to live all afraid and corrupted and divided. That's craziness. but it's the world we were born into.
It's
Fear.
easier to control us that way.
Yep. The system perpetuates the system. The system of government and economics, it thrives, it profits from trauma, whether it's exploitation of people, exploitation of resources, exploitation of knowledge. It's for violence and oppression. So profits come out of trauma, and enabling the trauma. The mental health professionals don't really know how the mind works because the Rockefeller education system has been very profitable. Using fear and propaganda and misinformation, confusion has been enabled for generations. Fear has divided, right? Fear is what justifies a strong government, strong police force. We need that because those people are out of control and they need to be controlled. People need to be educated, cared for, given attention, given love.
Right, yeah, but I agree with that. Like, I agree with that fully, but how much love and attention can you give to people as you get older and they get older and you expect them to, do certain things where you give them the love, but you don't give them necessarily the direct attention, I guess. Whereas like we're learning together in that situation where you don't have to learn together because you both already know the thing, I guess. Like, I don't know. I'm just, where you see each other as equals at some point, right? Like that's what I'm trying to get to. Is like when you're learning together, at some points there's a point where you stop. Like you don't just stop learning, but I wouldn't say you stop learning, but you stop seeing each other as something different because you guys have, in some point you end up with the same ideology, I guess it would be, or something. I don't know what it is. Just something where you end up on the same team or some bullshit. I don't know how to describe it. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, we got 2 more minutes, you guys. Any last thoughts?
I'll step out. I want to thank you for the hospitality and the conversation.
Yeah, I appreciate you popping up, Jack. I didn't
Have a
expect
great
it.
night, guys.
It's been fun. Peace.
All right, cool. All right. Thank you, Chuck. Thank you, Jack. Thank you guys for popping up. You guys never forget, this is phone boning, and
Hey yo, welcome back to the show.
Rob it like crazy. Joking hard, grumpy. What the fuck? Did I just
And he was telling me, to give him sexual favors and stuff like that. And taking ibuprofen, he was doing dabs, he was drinking tomato beer, and then he was talking about the whole thing about having relations with my dead relatives.